Damage in Dane County from the historic flood this week exceeds $100 million, according to Dane County officials. County Executive Joe Parisi said Friday the initial damage assessment totals $108 million, with about two-thirds of the total to private homes and businesses and a third to public property. So far, 859 damage reports have been made to 211, the phone number used by the United Way of Dane County to gather damage reports from citizens and business, Parisi said. Those reports totaled $69 million, while damage to public infrastructure has been estimated at $38 million. Much of the damage to date has been concentrated in the villages of Mazomanie, Black Earth and Cross Plains in western Dane County, but that could change if more rain falls as expected. On Friday, the city of Madison put out a map detailing which streets and parcels of land on the isthmus are most vulnerable to flash flooding Friday and Saturday. Streets closed as of Friday include East Johnson Street in both directions between North Baldwin Street and Fordham Avenue, East Washington Avenue, with intermittent lane closures depending on where flooding occurs, with severe traffic delays expected for the morning and afternoon rush hours. Livingston Street from Dayton Street to Williamson Street, Marston Avenue from East Johnson Street to Sherman Avenue North, Brearley Street from East Washington Avenue to East Mifflin Street, East Main Street, from Dickinson Street to the Yahara River, East Mifflin Street from Blount Street to Patterson Street, Deming Way, between G. Alama's Way and Fourier Drive, Long Meadow Road near Strickers Pond. East Side streets are expected to be closed for an extended period, from 1 to 2 weeks or more. The flooding is occurring due to rising lake levels backing up through storm sewers. Additional streets are expected to flood as lake levels rise over the next week. The flooding has severely reduced traffic capacity on the isthmus, officials said. Extended travel delays are expected during the morning and afternoon rush hours, and officials urged drivers to find alternate routes. Parking is not allowed on Williamson Street until August 31st, so all lanes can be used for traffic to help alleviate congestion. Parking also is not allowed on East Washington Avenue from Blair Street to Baldwin Street. The city will allow residents to park for free in city-owned parking garages because of the flood emergency parking plan in effect through August 31st. There will be no fee to park in the cashiered sections of the garages between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m., but for those who go into the garages before 9 p.m. or stay after 7 a.m., hourly parking rates will be in effect. Residents can also buy short-term passes to park in the garages. The passes cost $7 a day, and residents can choose the dates the pass is valid. The pass gives guaranteed availability, 24/7 access and allowed parking past the 48-hour time limit in the garages. In western Dane County, Highway 14 remains closed from Middleton to Mazomanie, and Highway 69 remains closed from Highway PB to Highway 151. Other local roads and highways could be blocked by road-closed barricades. So law enforcement officials ask drivers to abide by the barricades and not drive around them. Flooding in western Dane County caused major damage, so 2 multi-agency resource centers are opening Friday and Saturday to help residents affected by flooding. One center opens at 1 p.m. Friday and will be open to 7 p.m. Friday at Mazomanie Elementary School, 314 Ann Street in Mazomanie, and the second center opens at 10 a.m. Saturday to 4 p.m. Saturday at Blackhawk Church, 9620 Bradaway in Middleton. The 2 centers will have a variety of agencies who can extend and streamline assistance for the dozens of residents impacted by the record-setting rainfall and flooding. Other closures in Madison because of the flooding. Bike paths in and around the isthmus, McCormick Dog Park, Bordner Park Playground, Tenney Park Shelter and Lagoon area, all boat launches and piers, all beaches.